part 2 of Recklessben. He finally added the part 2 on YouTube, so we can now watch and react to this. I haven't watched it yet, so I'm ready to see how this works out. Apparently he got arrested in this.
Third floor. Step outside, everybody. No, don't move.
This is the story of how I got swatted, all because of Legos. The whole thing started with me investigating a Lego company called Bricks and Minifigs. The company sent 2 guys to steal the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection worth around $200,000. And for some reason, the police are helping them get away with it. The family reached out to me saying that I'm their last hope to get them their life savings back. The video I made exposing them was actually insane. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But we ended up taking them to court and we actually won. When I went back to the store to collect my money, they literally shut down the entire store just to avoid paying us.
Dang it!
So I personally gave them an official closing ceremony and it went extremely viral. And now the entire world has seen how corrupt this Bricks and Minifigs company is.
We didn't get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down an entire business.
We still had to get the Legos back.
Yeah, I made a promise to this family that I was not going to stop on my journey until we get them their entire Lego collection back. Right now, the 2 owners, Joshua Johnson and Brandon Best, probably think that they're safe by closing out the store. But the reality is, I can literally just sue them all over again, but personally this time. So I started to file my lawsuit.
Okay.
But right after I filed this court case, it got rejected. And the reason was I failed to demonstrate a good faith effort to resolve the dispute prior to filing.
Basically, before this court case can get approved, I have to at least attempt to settle with Josh outside of court first.
I tried calling Josh, but I'm blocked.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, as expected.
So my only option left is to travel to his house to have this conversation in person.
Basically, if Josh wants to save the day, I got him a trophy that says, Joshua Johnson saved the day. And we'll give him this trophy, but he has to give the Legos back first.
So we started driving to Josh's house to have this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
We're in Josh's neighborhood. Oh my gosh.
But when we showed up, Josh was already outside talking on the phone to someone.
Oh my gosh, okay, Josh is outside on the phone. Wait, do I interrupt his phone call or do we just like wait?
Interrupt his phone call?
No, probably not.
I thought it would be pretty rude to interrupt his phone call, so we parked around the corner and decided to wait for him to get off this call.
I like how he's just having this conversation outside.
Right. He doesn't want to get his wife involved. He's hiding something.
Everything's good, honey.
What the heck?
I'm pretty sure Josh is on the phone with corporate Bricks and Minifigs.
Probably.
And the reason I think that is we were actually just there right before this.
Okay, pulling up to Bricks and Minifigs.
Okay. Oh, so they went there
The
first.
plan was to give them one more chance to do the right thing before suing them again. While we were there, one of the corporate employees answered the door and told us he would get the CEO to come talk to us.
Okay. Well, no, they said they're getting some guy to talk to us. We're just waiting.
I can already tell you right now, no one's coming out to talk to you guys.
But they told us that they were.
I know.
Since Josh only lives like 15 minutes away, they must have informed him that we're in the area, because a few minutes later, this happened.
Dude, the police just showed up. What the heck? Why are the police at his house?
Oh, there's another one, dude. 2 cop cars.
3 cop cars?
Oh my gosh. Cop cars.
Why is there 3 cop cars at his house? We didn't even walk up to his house yet. The cops are following us. What the heck? That's so crazy, dude. Obey every traffic law.
He's got his lights on.
Oh, shoot.
He's pulling us over.
My name's Officer American Police. The reason I stopped you is the stop sign. You didn't stop that.
I didn't? I thought
Traffic
Hey,
stop.
he definitely stopped. So you said he ran a stop sign?
Huh?
You said he ran a stop sign?
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I was like,
Because we definitely stopped at the stop sign.
stopped.
Yeah.
I was so sure that we stopped at the stop sign that I actually requested all the police footage of this. And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop. We fully stopped at the stop sign. So this is an illegal traffic stop.
That's some shit right there.
So who's Ben?
Dude, that's so fucked.
Me? Ben? How's Utah?
Look at this.
Good. Like it?
Okay, it's pretty obvious that the police know
How's
why we're
Utah?
here,
You like it?
So I just explained to them the entire situation.
This old man spent his entire life collecting the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection set.
The only problem is it's a crazy story, and the police officer did not believe me.
$200,000. $200,000.
Jesus Christ.
$200,000. It sounds crazy.
Yeah, when the officer went back to his car, this is the message that he radioed in.
Hey, can you get the contact for Recklessben? Said he didn't have his ID, but he's just straight lying to me about everything else, so...
Since the cops don't
Why do you need his ID for? He's not
me from the property.
Everybody today is being trespassed from that property.
Okay.
Yeah, we were forced to go home without having this good faith
Oh, he's
conversation
trespassing him. Okay.
the court requires us to have.
Yeah, what do we do now, dude? Like, we didn't even, like, get to talk to him, and we're in trespass.
So, dude.
The one thing I didn't understand was how the heck did they know we were coming? I was hiding in the back seat the entire time, and the car's windows were extremely tinted.
These windows are so tinted, you can't see anything.
But as I was outside inspecting our car tint, the same police showed up to our house.
Oh no, we're getting pulled over again?
And it was weird. He wouldn't tell us why he was here.
Like I said,
Oh boy.
Yeah, well thanks for being so cool about everything.
Yeah.
They're, like, after us, dude.
Anyways, since Josh clearly doesn't want to have
Playing it
this
off.
good faith conversation with me, I took his trophy and destroyed it.
Wait guys, let's throw it off that thing.
Just like in the previous video, I tried to give Josh the benefit of the doubt, the easy way. But again, Josh does not want to do the easy way. The only option left is to go the hard way. But before going the hard way, I actually remembered that there's another owner of the store named Brandon Best. Brandon is the guy in the security camera footage that illegally kicked the first owner out of the store so he could steal all their Legos. I tried calling him, but I am also blocked.
I still don't understand how they were able to do that. I get they're taking over the store, but they did it. They did it the same day. Is what's fucking crazy to me.
I'm sorry.
The only option left is to show up to his house.
Hello.
Oh wow.
Hey, how's it
He actually
going?
answered?
Hello? Hey, well, I was wondering if you'd be down to pay us for the lawsuit that we won.
Dude, that guy's house looks really nice actually. Dude, this guy's house looks better than the other guy's house.
It kind of seems like Brandon doesn't want to have this good faith conversation to resolve this problem outside of court. And I gave him plenty of time to speak.
I guess if
This is a nice
you want
house,
to talk, I'll
for
just
sure.
talk. So you guys told us to take you to court. We went to court and we won. We know you closed down the
Right.
store to avoid paying us.
Damn, look at that
so,
shit.
We could just sue you guys personally
Oh my
and do the whole thing
God.
again. We would obviously win again, but
then the police showed up, and again, for some reason, they are really trying to protect these criminals.
He didn't steal anything. He inherited the store from somebody
No,
else.
he stole $200,000
How
with
do you
it.
know this?
Because I've been spending the last 3 months in the case, and I won in court.
He inherited the store.
Yep.
He's being blamed for everything that the previous owner did, and he's trying
Well,
to...
that's a lie. So we.
Okay, hold on. I'm still
Okay,
talking.
I'm sorry.
He's still trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner, and now he's catching blame for it, and he's just trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner.
Why?
Him saying
Why
that
is
the
it she's
previous owner,
automatically
that's a lie.
assuming
we already proved this in court.
he's not
okay?
at fault?
Back and step foot on this property, you're gonna go to jail.
The police gave me a formal
That's-
trespass notice,
that's
which
fine.
I took a picture of it and sent it to the court as proof I tried to have this good faith conversation, but Brandon didn't want to have it with me.
Okay.
And turns out this was good enough. My court case with Brandon Best got accepted.
Nice.
But my court case with Josh is still going to be rejected until I find a way to have this good faith conversation with him. So I decided to see if I could find Josh online, to see if I could look up any more information about him.
Guys. Yeah, what one? They all look the same. No.
Joshua Johnson.
Yeah, Joshua
White ball guys.
Johnson.
They all look the same.
Abilities and minimize their exposure to lawsuits. That's hella ironic. Are you kidding me, dude? That's what he's known for, is reducing people's exposure to lawsuits.
After some more research, we found out that both Josh and Brandon are super hardcore Mormon, which was actually extremely surprising to me because if Josh and Brandon are truly Mormons, they believe that stealing is wrong, and if they steal, they're gonna go to hell.
This is
Well,
why
I guess in Mormonism they call it the outer darkness.
This is why I'll always be atheist, man. Like, I don't care if you believe in religion. That's totally fine. But so many horrible shit in today's society is because like they use religion as a fucking way of means to get what they want.
Brandon and Josh probably actually believe that this is going to be eternity for them. I mean, Josh even swore to me on his Mormon God in the last video that he would give us the Legos back.
I promise you.
Mormons are fucking weird though.
I promise you on everything.
But maybe I can use this to my advantage. My problem right now seems to be that Josh is never going to listen to anything I ever tell him. But if someone from his church heard this audio, maybe he would listen to them. So after finding exactly what church these guys go to, we went to it and showed one of the Mormons there this audio clip. And the Mormon thought that the best thing to do was to have a talk with Josh to save him from going to this outer darkness.
Okay, good luck. And I guess me and Tyler
That's actually crazy.
are back because we're already trust.
They're obviously fans of the channel. So, you can't lie to me on that.
We ended up just driving home, but on our way back, this happened.
What? Pull over again? For what? How's it going?
How's it going? I'm Officer Hawkins, American Fort Police Department. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, what's your name? Are you Ben?
Hanging out down here.
At this point, we realized what's going on. Yesterday, I told Brandon that our plan is to now sue them personally.
We could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again.
It seems like they're getting so desperate that they're gonna resort back to the same strategy they used in the last video.
You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss and it was like, how do we get them arrested?
Dang.
How do we get them arrested?
Yeah, Josh and Brandon think that if they can somehow get us arrested and thrown in jail, then we won't be able to sue them. I don't know what they told the police we did this time, but they caught us too late. The Mormon kid was already on his way to Josh's house to save him from this outer darkness and bring him back to God.
What's going on, sir? You gonna sit on down here for me perfect.
Sir.
What brings you here?
I'm just here trying to talk to Brother Johnson.
Okay.
I'm in the Harvard Second Ward. There's been an audio going around with the young men group.
Okay. What's the audio that you wanted to play?
Here's the audio.
I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God. I promise you on everything.
Who's that?
So
I guess
that's him.
No, I know.
March
that. I
9th.
can tell that from the
Damn.
voice, but
I was just gonna ask him, like, is he willing to give
2
up
months ago.
everything like he said? Because he swore on everything. He swore on God. This might be a crazy ask, but could you take a selfie with me?
Huh?
But anyways, back to us. The police apparently got a call that we had heroin on us.
This officer's gonna conduct the search of your person.
Dude, no way. How do you...
So he's gonna do
This is not legal.
And then we'll be right.
This is not legal.
Don't reach in your pockets for me, okay? Sounds good. Thank you.
You can't do this.
Okay. I'm gonna have you stick by my sergeant.
There's no way this is legal.
After 2 hours of
You can't just say, oh, this person has heroin on them. Okay, I'm gonna go detain them and stop them and search their car. That is illegal.
searching the car, obviously they found no drugs.
I know they have no reason to lie, but they should have made him get a warrant. They really should have. They shouldn't let him search the car.
I explained to the police that we didn't
I know they
have
have nothing to
drugs,
hide, but
and the reality of
so
the situation is that Bricks and Minifigs is so desperate at this point that they're willing to do anything to get us arrested so they don't have to pay for the property they stole. And the police was arguing back with just some of the worst comebacks I've ever heard, which is why I think the police actually redacted this audio in this clip, because if they kept the audio in, then the world would get to see how stupid the American Fork Police Department is. But anyways, even though we were passing every single drug test they gave us, they were still not going to let us go until we told them where the drugs were.
Your eyes, for example, right? There's a constriction,
dude.
Dilated, and then
this is the fucking same shit as that video I just watched with the fucking that one kid.
Go ahead, look at him.
I'll look at you.
Yeah.
You did see
Dude,
it?
just get a blood test.
So it's crazy.
If you're that short, get a blood test.
Any drugs in my life? I don't do drugs. I don't do alcohol. I've never done any of that in my life. I'm willing to do any drug tests. Like,
dude, come on.
I don't understand what you're seeing in my eyes.
I can't believe you're willing to risk your career for this kind of
The
shit.
police department illegally redacted this conversation too. My guess is that they acknowledge that it's very obvious we don't have drugs on us, but they were going to try and pressure us into giving some type of false confession anyways.
The only way is if they plant shit on them. There's no way.
I'm willing to take any drug test you want.
Walking a very dangerous line, which should get you hemmed up a lot.
But doing what? He's just driving Ben around.
In Utah, when you're from Cali.
Okay.
Not worth it, right?
Yeah.
We play differently here.
Oh, fuck you.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
We play different
I'm willing to
here?
cooperate with you guys and do anything you want me to, because I'm not hiding anything. I can promise you that. I promise.
We weren't giving the police a false confession like they wanted, so eventually I guess
This is
they
why
just
people
got
hate fucking
tired
cops.
and let us go.
It's so stupid.
Let's go now, but you're walking a thin line. Just be mindful of that. Does that make sense?
Okay.
At this point, I've documented everything I've been through to the court, that I've tried to have this good faith conversation with Josh. He just doesn't want to have it with me. And because of everything I went through, my court case finally got approved.
Nice. There we go.
And attached to this
Cool.
email are
Nice.
court papers to serve Josh. The only problem is Josh is not going to open this door for anyone. He wouldn't even talk
Just get
to
the
another
cops to do
Mormon. Instead, he just called the police on him. In order to get Josh to come outside,
You don't have to do this.
I'm really gonna have to get
You
creative.
can literally get the cops to serve
So,
the papers.
I made this poster.
This is a
that
thing, by
says,
the way.
I stole a dying man's life savings and printed it out. Now I'm placing this poster in a public space right across the street from Josh's house. Yeah, it turns out this tiny patch of land is actually free for any person of the public to use. And since we have the freedom of speech, I am breaking no laws by doing this. So when Josh walks outside to take down this sign,
This doesn't make any sense
I have
to
a
me.
process server to serve him his court papers.
Why do all this?
But almost
Just get the cops to serve
immediately,
him.
My sign got blocked.
Oh no, he's blocking.
You literally
the
can have the
sign.
cops serve papers. This is a thing. Is Utah that different from like where I stay at?
So we are in a court case with them and we have to serve them legal papers.
So I explained to the cops the entire situation.
I'm not going on his property.
Right, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The police realized that we're not breaking any laws, and they've been called here for a false reason, so they decided to leave.
Awesome, thank you. This is going so much better than yesterday.
So now it's time to serve Josh these court papers. And then we got the police called on us again.
Hello. This man stole basically his family's life savings, so we're just here to serve him his court papers.
Again, I explained to this police officer the entire situation.
I wish we could just send him an email or a phone call, you know, but yeah, the court requires us to come in person for some reason, so.
Again, the cops realized that we are doing nothing illegal and decided to leave. Now it's time to serve Josh his court papers.
Why didn't he just
We got
ask the
police
cops
called
to
on
serve the
us
papers?
again.
Hello.
That's literally all he had to do.
Yep, can I see those papers?
Yeah.
Oh, is he gonna serve him?
Yes. That's required by the court.
Again,
Oh,
the
cool.
police agree that we are not breaking the law. They've been called out here for a false reason. This guy told me that he could even just serve the papers for
Okay.
me.
You okay if I give
Oh,
the papers to him?
yeah, exactly. That's all you had to do.
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Okay, thank you.
Sadly, we can't see the police officer serve Josh because the police department redacted all of it. But the only thing that really matters is that Josh is getting served.
Okay.
He
Nice.
does not want the paper. So he's not want the paper.
No.
The police told me that they can't serve the papers for me because
Well,
I'm
hold on.
lying to them, and these aren't even real court papers.
Not sure what
No
this is. I've
fucking
never
way.
seen something like that.
Wait.
To be honest with you.
These are court papers.
Okay. It doesn't have a judge's name or anything like that on it.
Because it hasn't gotten to the judge yet. So this is serving him, and then we'll go to the court, and then the judge will be there. So the judge doesn't get involved until we're in court.
Why is he saying that you guys went on the property?
Because he wants us arrested, so he doesn't have to go to court.
It doesn't look good when you've been trespassed.
Yeah.
Trying to serve papers.
Well, I think it looks exactly how we're
What are you
supposed to do it
talking
legally.
about?
This is the legal way to do it.
Well, we have 2 or 3 instances.
Just fucking serve
Yeah, well,
the
first-
papers
so-
to him.
They're incidents.
These fucking
because
cops
he's
are
lying to you guys.
incompetent.
He's making them incidents. We came to do a good faith conversation, which is required by the courts before you can get a court case approved. So we did that. He called the cops on us. He lied to you guys saying that we had heroin on us, and we did a 3-hour search of the car yesterday. We found no heroin in the car. He's going to make up any lie he can to get us arrested. We are doing things the legal way, the correct way. The reason he's hiding in his house is because he's the criminal. If something doesn't look good, it doesn't look good for him, not for us.
Go through the legal process,
Which is
find
what
an
we're
actual
doing, yeah.
process server.
She is an actual process server.
And what is your guys' relationship?
I just met her today.
Well,
Does it
you
matter?
Just have someone not affiliated with you
That's her. Yeah, she's.
Yeah,
We have
I
no
just
relationship.
barely
That's why
met
she's here.
her.
Yeah, that's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is who she is. The exact person that you were describing.
I always thought that the police were supposed to remain unbiased, and
Exactly,
if they
yeah.
were going to take a side, they definitely shouldn't take the
I
side
am
of the criminal.
so confused here.
But I guess I was wrong. However, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm literally just following the instructions of the court, so the police can't stop me.
Okay, have a good race your day.
Okay, see ya.
Damn.
Now that the police are finally leaving,
Wait, did I
it's
miss
time to
something?
game plan how to serve Josh. But then, you guessed it, we got the police called on us again.
It's a big fucker right here. Holy shit.
Oh, sure. The
For what?
paper? The serving paper?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Didn't he say earlier
think it's
the
a
guy didn't
false-
want it?
Case? What the heck?
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a
Oh, this was a block. This was like blanked out. That's good.
verify if a case is real.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like a real small claims case in our court.
Okay, thank you for your help. That's all.
So he would need to do this
I
9
think
more
this phone
times though,
call
right?
was the breaking point for the police.
Oh, he's rubbing his chin.
The police couldn't handle the fact that I was right and they were wrong.
Hello. For me. Okay.
Okay, we're trying to find you back.
Am I being arrested?
You're under arrest right now.
Really?
What is he under arrest for?
Ben got arrested.
No
like, they didn't say
fucking
anything
way.
when they were putting him in handcuffs. They just said, you're being arrested.
I was confused on what I was being arrested for. I mean, the same.
Oh, hold on. Let me start thinking. All right. When I used to live in New York, I worked for CBS there. All right. I was in the photo department helping out a customer. Some really short old dude came to me. And he's like, "Are you the manager that works here?" "Yeah, I'm one of the managers that work here." He's like, he handed me a piece of paper, like a bunch of like a folder, a bunch of stuff in it. He's like, "You've been served." I was like, "Wait, what? Like, is that how it really happens?" Like, I thought it was straight out of a fucking movie. I was like, "Yo," I was like, "What the fuck?" It was about some older lady way back. This has probably been 2 or 3 years ago now, but she fell in the parking lot. This is back when New York at the time where I was they had like this huge typhoon. It was raining really bad. Flooding was everywhere. People's cars got fucking stranded in the middle of the road. It was horrible. It took me close to 2 hours to get home from a drive that normally takes me only 12 minutes to get home. Like the roads, I had to like go such ways. I was driving down roads the wrong way and shit. One road, dude. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But you got served that way. That's one way to get served. The other way is you actually can go to the cops after you have papers and say, "Hey, look, I need this person served." They will literally drive out to that person's house. They will tack, if the person's not home, they will tack a notice on his door. All right. After that, and it'll tell, "Hey, call this number, such number." At some point, you're going to call that number. You can't keep evading the cops. And sometimes these cops will actually just go ahead and call your number straight up and tell you, "Hey, I'm trying to, I got something, they'll tell you about the whole process." The cop can be like, "Oh, he doesn't want papers." That's not how that works. That is not how it fucking works. Dude, this is, and then how is it, and he's getting arrested and he's just fucking sitting in the car? Dude, there's so much illegal shit going on right now.
Police officers that arrested me gave me permission to do exactly what I was doing.
You can film from the sidewalk wherever it's public, right? Yeah. But you can't go on that property. If you do, you'll be charged, okay?
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I got arrested for just doing what the police told me to do. What's even more confusing is the police are supposed to be the good guys. Why are they arresting an innocent person to protect
I'll
an
take
evil
everything
criminal?
back I said in the last video about this
Back
shit.
when I was still waiting in the
The
car
cops
to
are fucking
serve Josh,
100% in on this.
I got a phone call, and this call was from Brian, the collector's son who got all their stuff stolen. And he has a theory of what might be going on here.
Yeah, the cops down there are definitely all in with the Mormon community, and being the Bricks and Minifigs is part of that and worth millions. I would not doubt that they have donated hefty sums to the Mormon Church, of which all the cops are probably a part of.
Yeah, Brandon Best, Joshua Johnson, and Eamon, the CEO, are all super Mormon. Like, the CEO even went to the Mormon University. And when I looked up all the police officers who were treating me unfairly, they were all Mormon too.
And they take care of their own, man. They are like a huge clan that takes care of each other.
That is
Instead
crazy.
of trying to get rid of the few bad people who are making Mormonism look bad, they're for some reason choosing to protect these criminals. But eventually, I got released from jail.
Out of jail now?
And this is when it really hit me that the justice system has decided to protect
but they had to
these
charge him
criminals.
for some kind of
Now,
crime.
There's really only one way I can think of to get this family the money back that got stolen from them, which is a GoFundMe. Yeah, it is a pretty anticlimactic ending, but at least I'm confident that I'm not going to get in trouble for this.
That sucks.
Now that our GoFundMe is live, it's time to promote it.
That
To
means these
start
guys are
getting
still around
donations.
doing the
Print
same
out
shit.
GoFundMe's
They're gonna keep doing
picture
it.
to hang it up so we can get a nice Instagram video to post to social media. But before the group could even hang the picture up, the police came.
What you guys up to?
We're starting a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're gonna get a bunch of publicity to get basically all this money back for this family.
Yeah.
You know, we're not gonna do the lawsuit anymore. We're just gonna do this GoFundMe. We've already got it started.
It can run into some defamation stuff.
Again, the police were thinking of any
Let him
technicality they
handle
could
it.
think
That's
of
not
to
your
protect
fucking
their
job.
Mormon friend.
Look at your stalking code. See if it's that. If it's not, we're going to look at disorderly. If it's not disorderly, then we're going to look at the city ordinance.
But after going through every law they could think
This
of,
is so fucked.
it turns out that hanging this sign on a fence and then taking a picture of it for Instagram is not illegal. In fact, what the group is doing is actually protected under the First Amendment, freedom of speech. So one of the police officers let the group know that they were okay to keep doing this.
Right now, I don't think you guys break the law.
But this other police officer wasn't able to accept this reality.
We're going to take it down.
What a fucking
And then for the rest of this footage,
scumbag.
the police redacted all of the audio. So I called up the police station to find out why.
All the redactions are done pursuant to the Utah State Code. We don't
Of course
redact
they are.
things just because we feel like it.
Yeah, of course they are.
Everything is redacted pursuant to Utah State Code. And other than that, I can't really delve into any more detail.
But the police made a mistake. They accidentally forgot to mute this police officer's audio. So when you sync the two clips together, I can actually hear what they're saying here.
He sees it or give it back to him? Is it an occasional crime? Is it disorderly conduct?
Wow.
Is he upset about it? I mean, I guess, but that's not.
Yeah, this police officer is right. Just because this might make
Dude.
Josh upset does not make this poster illegal. So I decided to let the police department know that some of the redactions they made aren't exactly what they're claiming they are.
I think you guys might have accidentally forgot to redact another clip that was at the same time. And when I synced the two clips together, I was able to see what they were saying, like what the redaction was. And he was talking about how what we're doing actually isn't illegal and how the police officer might be wrong. And so it wasn't about protecting a victim. It wasn't any personal information. And so I was wondering, it seems like there might be a lot of stuff like that got redacted, maybe to protect the police officers, not to protect the victims, if that makes sense. And so...
Yeah, we don't do that. So like I said, anything that's redacted is pursuant to Utah State Code.
I can tell
Dude,
because when I sync the two clips together, I'm actually able to see that that's what the redaction was.
It's so fucking corrupt.
Okay, well, that didn't happen.
That definitely didn't happen.
Dude, is Utah fucking Republican or Democrat?
The Utah State Code, like I just said.
I genuinely don't know.
I don't know. It seems like the police department redacted this entire conversation because right here the police are actually admitting to themselves that none of this is illegal, but they're still going to try to arrest us anyways. It seems like the only reason they're getting rid of this audio is to protect the police officers from getting fired. I don't know what the police officers are saying in this next clip, but I'm pretty sure they're scheming up a way to get the group arrested. Because this is what happens next.
One of the most Republican states in the nation.
Adamson can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to seize your phone right now.
Wow.
Don't.
Seize his phone for what?
Now you're attempting to destroy evidence. Okay, put your hands behind your back.
I was just locking my phone.
Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the police officer's body
These
cam
guys
POV, so
need to
we can
get a
dissect what just
fucking
happened.
lawyer.
First, the police officer asks if he can confiscate Sheldon's phone, so Sheldon says, okay, and reaches in his pocket to give it to him. But at this point, Sheldon sees that his phone is unlocked. And at this moment, he decided that before giving it to the police officer, he was going to lock his phone, which is totally legal. There's no search warrant, so Sheldon is legally allowed to lock his phone. But as the police officer saw Sheldon's thumb moving towards that lock button, he snatched it out of his hands. And now the police officer's claiming that because he tried to lock his phone, he's destroying evidence.
Silence.
Yeah, I was giving it to you. I was giving it to you.
Okay.
It's on my money. Look,
Eat
it's on my
a
wallet.
bag
I was
of
turning it
dicks,
off.
dude.
Right now, this phone is being seized as part of this investigation, and you're being arrested. Okay, let's put him in the
For
back of the
what? What investigation? I hope he tells us what they're being charged with. Please.
Arrest Sheldon, all to protect an evil criminal.
Damn, so he got arrested, and this guy got arrested. Sheldon and Ben got arrested. Crazy.
Okay. My name's Detective Nikosha. I work here at the police department.
I did willingly hand over my phone, but when I handed him my phone, my wallet popped up. So I said, hold up, let me hit my power button. And I have it recorded as well. That's all I went and did. That's not obstruction of evidence. And then I let him have the phone. I wasn't trying to delete anything. In fact, it is actually impossible to delete something from an iPhone from a locked screen by hitting the power button.
I
So in no
don't think I can do the
context
same thing
try to
either on my
erase
fucking
something by
Android.
hitting one button on my phone. Now I'm sure you have a phone as well. When you hit the power button, that doesn't delete anything, does it?
I imagine it wouldn't, yeah.
Yes, that's all.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't know how that's obstruction of evidence, but that is what it is.
Now that Sheldon is in
What
jail,
is the?
just
What
for
do you mean
promoting our
obstruction of
GoFundMe,
what evidence?
we
What
started doubting
what
if we'll
investigation
ever even
are
be
the
able to
cops
get
doing?
Brian his money back for his dad's Lego collection. It's crazy that out of all the powerful organizations I've gone up against, the one company I'm not able to beat is
The
a Lego
fucking-
company. I
Dude,
literally couldn't have
yeah, what the
imagined
hell
a
is this
worse
about? Like,
ending for
what
this
is this?
video.
Like,
But I
a
had
Lego
no
company has
clue
so
that
much
it was
fucking
about
pull?
to get way worse.
American Park Police Department, make yourself known.
Search warrant. Stand up.
That's actually wild.
Step outside, everybody. Come on.
No. Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that.
Don't move like that.
Yeah, this cop pulled my arm so far back it dislocated my shoulder. He claims it's because I was attempting to make an escape or something.
Holy
Like that. You
shit!
understand me? Don't move like that. Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
But if we go back a little bit, you can see I was being completely still when he grabbed me, and I actually made 0 quick movements.
No
So this police
fucking
officer
way.
is just straight up lying so he can give me a serious injury.
Included in the warrant are Legos.
Yes.
Huh?
The police department got an official warrant to search our house for stolen Legos. I should have seen this coming.
Whoa,
Josh
wait.
did threaten me in the last video that if I go out and actually
Are they
try
trying to
sue
say-
him, he's gonna come out and say that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Okay, let's do it.
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
There's no
I stole the
proof.
Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang. Okay.
How did they get a raid approved?
That's your fucking choice.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit just to give you guys some context, but I actually got a copy of this warrant.
The reason they were searching
Oh?
our house
Okay, cool.
was, it says, there is now certain property or evidence described as any stolen merchandise, specifically Lego merchandise. It's evidence of illegal conduct on us that we stole the Legos.
Stole the Legos from who? Fucking who did they steal the Legos from? Are they claiming they stole Legos from the store? There's no fucking way. How did this
They're
get a
looking
fucking?
at we stole
How
the
did this get
Legos
approved?
Is why they
There's
stormed
no.
our house with no evidence. And this is after he's been proven to make up stories about us before. And so now he's just pulling something out of his butt. Oh, they're the ones that stole the Legos. And for whatever reason, the police take him seriously, even though he's acting like a crazy person.
Anyways, the cops probably felt pretty stupid when they searched our entire house and didn't find any stolen Legos. Again, the police illegally redacted this conversation to avoid them.
How do you even know if the Legos are stolen?
I'm pretty sure that's what they were
Did they put down like, oh, Stormtrooper set AB from Phantom Menace or some shit? I don't.
We're the thieves.
And I've got a feeling I'm falling. Jump right.
This is actually wild. That is a chonkers of a cat. Holy shit.
Back right.
Yes. Now the entire group, we are all on our way to jail.
For what? He said it. I wish Ben would actually show what you're going to jail for. What is the investigation they're doing here?
Taken to an interrogation room so they could find some reason to lock me up for good.
Ben, I'm Detective Nikosha.
Last time, I was able to get released on bail. But this time, they're requesting that I be held in jail a month until my court date. But there's honestly nothing for me to hide, so I went through the entire story with them to show the detective that this whole thing is just a big misunderstanding.
If you think about it, 83-year-old man versus $400 million company.
I'm gonna try to see if I can look up some of this shit. I'm actually curious because I really want to know what information the cops are trying to use against these guys.
This is how the law works. Like, that's not my fault. Like, I don't make the law. If I made the law, send him an email.
Why are they talking for? Why are they talking?
He doesn't want your papers. You just have to figure out civilly. I'm like,
no.
This is the civil method, you know? Like, to do it civilly, you have to serve. They're like, well, then just sue him then. I'm like, that's what we're doing. Like.
Dude, just fucking stop talking.
I am very interested on Josh's side of the story because I think he said
it blows my mind. Like, I get this guy's a YouTuber. He's I think from my son, he's very big, very wealthy. But it blows my mind at how fucking stupid people are when it comes to shit. He should not be saying a fucking word. He should be the first thing he should be doing is getting a lawyer. It doesn't matter what he says here. Anything and everything he says here could potentially be used against him. Whether he doesn't think he's actually saying a lot, they can make up any little thing he's saying right now and turn this again and use it against him and actually maybe actually give them a legit charge to throw at him. I don't agree with him talking here. If you get interrogated by a cop, arrested, whatever, do not say any fucking thing. It isn't in your best interest to not say a damn fucking thing, regardless of whether you're innocent or guilty. It doesn't matter. Just don't fucking say anything. Just don't talk.
Might have been heroin in the car or something, and they did like a 3-hour search on our car.
It's so stupid.
Obviously no heroin, so I don't know what Josh is telling them to that we're doing. But
don't give them any kind of ammo. You're just giving them ammo.
For us. So let's do a GoFundMe.
Right after I mentioned this GoFundMe, the investigator wanted to leave the room.
Hang tight here, and then I'll be back with you. Okay.
Okay.
Something about me mentioning this GoFundMe really caught his attention.
All right. Good. Well, I'd just like to know more about this, like, GoFundMe. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, we were just trying to get, so basically what ended up happening is Ben got arrested, which we were pretty blown away he got arrested, but I'm like, all right, I'll take over now. Like, I don't want you getting any more trouble.
So he's been in jail for a while now, this guy.
Yeah, I can't get in any more trouble. Like if you take over, like that, that was my decision. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. What other questions do you, I guess, have? Because there's not really, I guess, much else to say in the situation, to be honest. That's just the whole thing that just happened. I mean, I'm honestly, kind of shocked to be arrested at this point for that. Yeah, this is definitely a very strange thing to be getting interrogated about, especially considering from my angle and the evidence I've seen, the overwhelming evidence that they just blatantly stole from this guy. It's like us trying to then do a GoFundMe to get him his money back, and I'm the one, getting put in cuffs. It's crazy.
I guess the detective didn't get what he was looking for, so he decided to interview the rest of the group.
Sounded like a great project to me. I was like, okay, like it's for a good cause.
How are you doing?
And for some reason, he was trying to get all of them to admit that the GoFundMe was my idea.
Hello. Obviously, Ben was behind the GoFundMe idea.
What difference does it make?
I don't know whose idea that was, because I kind of just started. I think they.
But he was supportive of it.
It doesn't matter whose idea it
For the
was.
channel, from my understanding. Was that kind of your ideas to do this video?
The idea here is to raise GoFundMe money for the guy who had his Lego stolen, right? But the cops are trying to spin that as if Ben, this YouTuber, is raising the GoFundMe money for himself somehow, under the false pretenses for the other guy. Is that what they're trying to say here? Maybe I don't know.
Video with the GoFundMe and all that.
But I wasn't afraid to admit that I actually made the GoFundMe for Brian, because a GoFundMe is a safe, legal way to raise money for a family if they got all their stuff stolen. I should be risking nothing by admitting this.
Basically, the police told me, do not.
You
take this
should
man to
not be
court,
saying
else
a
you'll get
fucking thing.
arrested. And so I was like, just thinking, and we're like, let's do a GoFundMe, you know? And that was their solution.
But I was wrong.
We're gonna book you back into the jail, okay? The creation of the GoFundMe, right? We're blasting this person all over saying, hey, he's...
What?
Creating the GoFundMe was illegal.
When I asked the detective how creating a GoFundMe was probable cause to send me to jail, this is his response.
A lot of this stuff you may have to just get an attorney and just
Wait.
in the criminal side of court.
Isn't this civil? Right? If you defame somebody,
Yep.
or is that not
Yeah, go ahead and stand up. I got
civil?
an officer right here that's gonna... He has cuffs for you.
Will I also be able to hear Josh's side of the story? Because I think he's said a lot of lies to you guys.
It'll be...
What?
And I never talked to Josh, but it'll be documented in the report as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
But the detective was lying. The police have illegally redacted every single claim Josh has made about me, and when I finally go to court, I'm going to be completely blind to what I'm even being charged for. The worst part is that the police officers took away my bail, so now I have to wait a month in jail.
What in the actual fuck? What? You take away his bail for
However,
what?
I ended up getting extremely lucky. When a judge
Because he
ended up
created-
reviewing this arrest, they thought the whole thing was so stupid
Okay.
and ended up releasing
Thank
me on
God.
bail. So
Holy
now,
shit.
at least I'm a free man until my court case.
Let's go, man, baby. The illegal act that I committed was mentioning that Josh stole the Legos in our GoFundMe. So if you say who the thief is, then that is illegal for us to do that.
Now, I just have to wait for
Wait.
court. And
But
honestly,
no.
I'm not excited. My entire life,
Hold
I was
on.
taught if you
Hold
steal
on,
from
wait,
people,
wait a minute,
you
wait a
get in
minute, wait a minute,
trouble.
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a
And
minute.
if you help people, you get rewarded. But I guess I was just taught a lie. By me trying to help and do the right thing, all I did was just screw everything up and get all of my friends in trouble. I couldn't fix anything, and now with all the charges I got in this video, I'm looking at least 5 years in jail. But I finally accept my fate. I failed, and now it's time to go home. But before I made it home, one of my roommates called me saying that a police officer just showed up to our house.
Hold on. All right, so listen, let me say it. So, if you slander or defame someone, is it a criminal charge in Utah? No, slandering or defaming someone is not a criminal charge in Utah. Defamation, which includes spoken slander or written libel, is strictly a civil matter. You cannot face jail time or criminal prosecution from the state, nor will local police make an arrest for it. However, there are important exemptions and avenues for recourse. Civil lawsuits, which isn't a crime. A victim can sue you in civil court for financial damages if your false statements damage your reputation, cause them emotional distress, or cost them their job. Ugh. Okay, so we got here. Civil lawsuit. For related criminal offenses, if the defamatory actions are accompanied by other behaviors, you could face separate criminal charges. For example, if the statements involve harassment stalking or making false report. All right, so they didn't make any kind of false reports to law enforcement. They didn't stalk the guy. They literally sat on a public street. This is not harassment. They were unable to contact the guy. Utah previously had a criminal defamation law on the books, but the state officially repealed this. Are these cops trying to use an old law that no longer exists? See, it's not a crime.
So it rings the doorbell, and it's like, is Mr. Snyder here? I was like, why? I was like, can I deliver a message for you? He's like, how could you deliver a message? He said it just like that. He was like, just tell him he has a warrant for his arrest. Like, he thought he was in an action movie type walk off, and that was his like end scene line.
If I had to guess, I'd say that Bricks and Minifigs has seen that I am a free man, and they can't have me actively working on my lawsuit against them. And considering how many lies Bricks and Minifigs has made about me in this video,
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
American Park Police Department, make yourself known. Included in the warrant are Legos.
I can only imagine of what I'm being accused of doing now. So immediately, I called the Utah Police Department to see what my warrant was for.
Someone showed up at my house today saying that there was a warrant out for my arrest.
If that warrant says a no bail, those are the ones that are more serious.
The only thing the police department can tell me is that I do have a warrant, but this time the judge approved it that I will have no bail. And I am now a physical threat to Josh, the person the police are protecting. So basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for some mystery crime. There really is only one thing that I can do now.
Well, I'm in Mexico now, and
oh, Jesus.
The American police have no authority here. What's going on? What the heck is that thing? Can you get loose on that?
I don't blame him for fucking going to Mexico.
But at this moment, I realized what I had to do.
But I hope this doesn't fuck him in the long run.
Bricks and Minifigs thinks they can just bully anyone who tries to stop them in committing their crimes. And what's the only way to stop a bully?
This is crazy.
To stand up
all
to
for
them.
200K Legos.
Me posting this picture online once got the city this upset where they had to arrest me. Just think about how upset they'd be if thousands of people started wearing it.
Which is why the picture that got me arrested, I'm putting that picture on a shirt.
And you can buy this merch at WeStealFromOldPeople.com. So go right now. It's gonna be sick.
And yeah, all of the law enforcement that's protecting Bricks and Minifigs is gonna be pissed. But there's nothing they can do because I'm in Mexico.
Anyways, part 3 is now live on my Patreon at patreon.com/Recklessben.
Also on Patreon, you'll find tons of behind-the-scenes content, plus the movie I made that all the streaming services rejected once they saw how gnarly it was. And all of the money I make goes directly towards trying to fight Bricks and Minifigs so they stop doing bad things to people. Also, make sure to donate to the GoFundMe we set up for Brian. I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to promote this. I mean, I got arrested just for creating this thing, but
that's crazy.
I'm gonna do it anyways. Everyone donate to this GoFundMe. I'm in Mexico now. The police can't do anything to me here.
Holy shit. That was a fucking good video.